Alrighty, let's see how far we get tonight. Exploring Toussaint. Should be. I'm assuming it's not gonna take me the entire stream to explore the remaining question marks on the map. I don't know if I'll be able to do all the remaining story stuff. Up one, two. Wow, wee wah. Okay. Have
From Cianfanelli. And if I were to put up
go for a nice little jog through the mountainside, huh? Don't know what that. Oh, there's a lot of doggos. Gonna avoid them. Feel like I should meditate till the morning so I can fucking see. I'm old. I can't see at night in video games. Oh shit, Blizzard. Yeah, right. You are a Draconid. You're not anything special. Draconid oil, grape shot.
you like that?
Pavel, take that cat and boy and get him drunk tonight. And I mean slobbering, incoherent, blubbering about how he loves you all and spewing all of his boots drunk. He's just a little turd, so it shouldn't take him much. Once he's seen pink unicorns, tie him up and stuff him full of deadly nightshade and sulfur, just like he'd stuff a goose before Sailvine. They say dragons love virgins, so perhaps one of those winged snakes flying above the Champs de Soleil will come pick this cherry. And since you will have seasoned it nicely beforehand, the reptile will gobble it up and keel over. Just be careful when you're putting out the reptile's supper. I've lost enough men already. Well, that's a real fucked up way to murder a boy. And there was blueberries and sulfur in his stomach. Lovely. How kind. Okay. What is this? Rot fiends. Those are necrophages, yes. Oops. Easy. Jacques Louis, what the bleeding bum diddles are you still doing there? Think I sent you out on a scenic holiday? Yesterday, this winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after-supper wee. How many more men am I gonna lose through your incompetence, you cabbage-brained cretin? You're supposed to build up a list as per the instructions I gave you and kill those flying lizards. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm gonna stuff you full of sulfur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. No regards, Philip. I love that. No regards. Let's go to the Fort Usar ruins, and then to there we'll go to the Casteldacia abandoned estate. Those two things. And then, whoa! Whoa, but went slipping and sliding off a mountain. Or it might, yeah, that would have killed me. That's enough fall damage.
Nunez Macrinus. Our deeds in light ring out through all eternity. Not bad.
Whoop, whoop. I'd always enjoyed practicing my craft. Killing came as naturally to me as blowing my nose. They raised me to be a knight, and being a brigand's not much different. First, blood and swords, then wine and harlots to wash the worries away. But ever since that horrid night, everything has changed. My dreams are filled with nightmares in which I relive those events step by step. We took the estate by storm and pulled Maximus Macrinus out of his bedding, still in his 90s. Yet we had to put off dealing with him and foresee to his family. Those were our orders, like it or not, but it's one thing to impale some corpulent cow dealer with a wine-stained mustache, and quite another to string up a snot-nosed runt. He squealed like a little girl when the lads threw the noose around his neck. Macrinus tried to buy us off, even showed me the candlestick lever that opens the hidden vault where he hides his family treasures, but Philibert's orders were clear. Next up was Maximus's wife. The lads spent a long time having their way with her and making Maximus watch. Too long. I didn't know the harlot's brood and haven't a clue what he did to Philibert to make him wish such a fate on him and his family, but that was too much for me. Only once his whole clan was swinging did we turn our attention to Macrinus. We stuck him with hot pokers, cut off his ears, and slit his gut, and he threw out all of his horror. He didn't scream once, only groaned under his breath. When it came time for him to die in a puddle of his own excrement under the tree where we'd hanged his wife and son, he looked me in the eyes and whispered, "Vengeance will be mine in this life or the next." Those were his last words. Dark clouds filled the sky in that instant, and a harsh gale sprung up. Then I gave the order to move out. I remember perfectly how, when I reported this back to Philibert, he was all smiles, happy as a clam. Didn't even harangue me for not looting the manor. It was clear he cared about one thing and one thing only, Macrinus' death. Yet news of the treasure we left at Casteldacia quickly spread around Montcrain, and a few lads from our Hans are fixing to head over there to see what they can find. I'll join them. I'll bury their remains still lying there in the yard. Maybe then their spirits will know peace. Maybe I'll wipe away at least some of my sins. Maybe at last I'll be able to sleep soundly. Can I put Macrinus' spirit at ease, or by beating him did I put the spirit at ease? Journal full of notes written in beautiful calligraphy. It boggles the mind, but that dregs drinking Philibert von Witten has returned to the duchy, and it seems he's not alone. He's gathered a group of fellow sow snoggers, and together they've taken to attacking traveling merchants. The son of a knight has become a brigand. What an outrage! My brother knights warned me Philibert's Hans is harassing men for information about my family. Do I have cause for fear? I have heard Philibert has reached rock bottom, but could he really sink so low as to raise a hand against someone who once spared his life? Oh, yes. I remember Philibert, one of Philibert's notes talking about how he felt insulted that he had been spared. He would get his revenge for being spared. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do for the corpses. Spirit laid to rest. Rest. Nope. Oh, it's not, okay. Oh, I could have ridden Roach through here. I didn't think I'd have been able to. Oh, with his head. Timon, hold off on finishing out the cargo. One of you drowning is enough. I sent Go and Do to you. Before those lads joined our Hans, they were pearl divers in a penal colony in Gamera. They'll have an easier time bringing up the chests. Once you get the goods, return to the Caraberta Woods. There you'll join Merrick Tapeworm's crew. Together you're to pick those academics' camp clean. Tents, pallets, food supplies, you're to take it all to Mount Crane. You could do with a bit of comfort at the Castel Gropian Academy's expense. Let's try to not sink any more boats. Bitch. Invoice of receipt for the below listed equipment delivered to the Imperial Academy at Castel Gropian Archaeological Expedition led by Professor Noel Evo. Acknowledge receipt of above mentioned equipment. Professor Noel Evo's signature of person materially responsible. Luca Epfron, Junior Quartermaster Clerk, Chancellor of the Imperial Academy at Castel Gropian. Oh, what a... Yes. I don't know what I'm saying. Gonna be over here. Abandoned camp. Alright, let's grab Hangman's Venom. Whoa!
Lads, charge! Take take you for a ride. We shan't go as easily as Four Fingers Hansen. Kind of mates.
Whoa.
Once I start ramming your game up.
And stab. Hold on, what is... when its color changes red, a strong attack will release this engine an extra point at the cost of part of the attack. Okay, yeah. I forgot about the vitality part. The very first day, and I already regret agreeing to participate in this expedition. The journey itself will take 8 weeks. Besides, I do not believe anyone from Isabelle Duchamp's lost expedition remains alive. It has been years. Professor Ivor has taken a hearty supply of egg salad sandwiches with him for the road. A few stages are glued together by some sticky substance, probably mayonnaise. We have arrived. Professor Ivor gave the order to pitch camp near the ruins of Termes, the place where the missing group led by Professor Duchamp was supposed to carry out his excavations. Then we drank 2 bottles of wine and went to sleep. The Termes Palace ruins, the very thought of them sends shivers down my spine. Nevertheless, I believe we should begin our search in the ruins themselves. Yet, the professor keeps beating around the bush and spends most of his time curled up with a bottle. My suggestion to head deeper into the woods and look for signs of the expedition was shrugged off with a comment about my impertinence and an accusation of trying to take over leadership of the expedition. The professor has perished. He departed yesterday morning and had not returned to camp by evening. We shall soon set out to look for him. Perhaps that drunkard finally dared visit the ruins? Every day I regret what I said then. How could I have been so foolish? Why did I not agree to become her assistant? Fie upon you, base ambition. Oh, Isabelle, forgive me. Enough in action. I'm off to Beauclair. If I find you alive, Isabelle, I will fall to my knees and plead forgiveness. And if you're gone, enough of this wallowing in self-pity. Time to get to work. I have chosen the most talented and hardworking of my students, and for my assistant I have named my most clever adjunct, Philip Borut. The Academy Chancellor has accepted the plan for our expedition. We need to collect our equipment and then hit the road. Unbelievable. Philip had the audacity to point out to me that eating egg salad sandwiches while traveling in a closed carriage is poor manners. What arrogance. And to think I prized him above all my adjuncts. I could not have imagined a worse start to our 8-week journey. We have arrived. I fear entering these ruins. I fear what I shall find there. I think I lack the strength to face the truth. The impertinent upstart Philip Borut is driving me completely mad. He's accused me of idleness and indecision. How dare he hurl such insults in the presence of the other members of our expedition? He does not understand who my beloved Isabelle was, who she is to me. I do not wish to. I cannot face the truth. I'm off. Alone at the moment, for I do not wish them to see me when I find. I will begin by searching the ruins of the Temple of Bud in the Ruins. Should have explored this stuff when I had been nearby when I was reading the notes that were in the Termes room, because I completely forget everything. I forget what the notes said in the Termes room from that expedition team. What in the... Oh... Those are vampires.
It's clearing up.
Three of them? Let me fucking up. Shit. one. Fucking hell. Three of them, bitches. My dearest Noah, I know you don't support my decision. Understand it was not easy for me, but I have decided I will lead the expedition to the Termes Ruin. The information I might acquire there will mark a new height in my career. I do not know what arguments I would have to use for you to understand. I do not seek to rival you. I understand this is a matter of ambition to you, but our scholarly work should not affect things between us. I believe once you have pierced it all together in your head, you will join us as my assistant, and together we shall discover. Oh, here he is. Every day I regret what I said then. I could have... Oh, no, we already read that. Alright. So I guess you could find his journal twice. But goddamn, 3 of them? What the fuck did y'all find here? Alright, how many more do we have? Let's count it out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. More mystery. Like I've been. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, 14.
Some evil's afoot in that cave. Whoa there, sir. I guess those swords on your back aren't there as festoons. Maybe you could help me.
Maybe. Depends.
Well, there's a cave that to my mind would be splendid for aging wine. Not over dry and none too moist.
But
Well, damn thing's full of noise. The arse-clenching sort. Clinkety, bangety, knockety kind. Sent McClark in to sea, been 2 days. And he's not back. I reckon it's ought to do with the Elven ruins. Blah. That about the cave. So, lend us a hand, will you?
By day, someone asked me a question about books. I had to answer.
fine. I'll have a look in the cave, see what lurks there.
It was hard to reach places. Kill them.
Oh, witches. Whatever.
You wanna help me slay some monsters? No? Okay. Okay. Remove it. I swear, these better not be. Fucking. Those are Elementa, Gargoyle, Dimeridium Bombs, Elementa Oil, and Quen. Is really all that's gonna help me. Dimeridium bombs are fucking useless anyway, so I'm actually not gonna use those. But Elementa oil, wrong one, will be useful. Let's tussle, bitch. Don't you throw poop at me. That was all of them? Yeah. Let's see if we go. Oh, those are elven ruins right there. Can we get some lore, perhaps? Now? Please, could I be given some lore? A little nugget of lore? Huh? Huh? Mine. Fuck. Now this. That's shitty. Oh, beans! I gotta swim the other fucking way. All right, Geralt. Damn. No lore on on the ruin here, or is it part of the Termes ruin? Oh, hold on. It's probably part of the Termes Palace. Looking at the map here, yeah, probably part of the Termes Palace. That's deeper than I thought.
It's over. Is it done?
Bro, cover your mouth.
All clear now?
I mean,
Did
I
you
am
manage it?
immune to disease as a
all taken
witcher,
care
but
of.
still.
And 4
Be
cold
polite.
witches lay about some freeloaders? Bollocks! Storehouse will be ready in 2 days at most. And here on in, you've cut rate prices on all my goods.
Wag.
Not from around here, are you?
Nay, from Povis we are. Wandered south for the climber for the First War. Chills up north were giving me wifey lumbago.
What you got on offer? Wouldn't mind a glance.
Hold on. Someone is once again talking to me about books. Sure, I must reply. Rarely does this happen. I'm a slow reader. These fuckers literally don't have any shit. And I can't sell. Well, I can sell this stuff.
So long.
Okay. Okay, so let's go there first, or... Yes. I should have totally gone about doing these markers differently. Wait, repeat that melody? That... Not that melody. That really... Was I... Am I being delusional, or did that kind of sounded like... Either I am just going cuckoo, or that kind of resembled a little bit of a Star Wars theme to me. No, the other melody. Kinda? I can hear it. I totally hear a little bit of a where's that man's humming. Toussaint, prison. Baguette. Hello. Can I just walk in here, please? Okay.
You asked for it.
I asked for nothing. I'm just a simple witcher. Dick. I should have grabbed the boat. The worst part of my work's not that I have to crawl through cesspits, jump from great heights, dive into canals, be tied up, untied, lashed, burned, tortured, have my fingers ripped out or scraped off while digging tunnels barehanded. No, none of that's the worst. The worst is that I've got to document it all and then hide the notes from the guards. Each escape must be noted down in detail, otherwise my employers won't have a basis for releasing my pay. The work of a professional escapologist is not easy, my friend. This time I was given a contract in Toussaint. This is going to be a piece of cake. The guards are fat and drowsy and the walls pocked. I was given a thorough hiding today. Those guards are fat and indolent, true, but they know how to whip. Last thing, I'm getting too old for this. I'll finish this contract and then it's time for a change of trades. Ah! I'm one lucky horseman. My fellow inmate, a man wrongfully convicted, told me a story about an elven treasure trove hidden underwater somewhere south of the prison. I believe he sensed I was planning an escape. I'm supposed to take that sly rogue with me in exchange for the key. Perhaps that's my ticket to an early retirement. I completed my dig, only to learn I had miscalculated and exited right into the lake. My companion had not learned to swim, it seems, and now he never will, for he sleeps the big sleep, dreaming of fish. Sadly, I didn't manage to take the key to the elven treasure room. Took all my strength just to get back to our cell, where a pack of guards were waiting for me. They knocked out a few of my ribs and a handful of teeth, but I should heal. Things are good. They moved me to another cell. Bars on the window saw the days when elves ran Toussaint, so I'll loosen those rust-rotten rods this evening, and then it's into the lake. It's a long drop, true, but that's no worry for me. Then I'll report back to my employer and check out that tale about a treasure. If all goes well, I'll soon be done with escapology. I don't see... Oh! Wait, what? When did I complete this quest? What? Excuse me? ¿Por qué? Completed. Oh, jeez. Not in. Fuck. It's in alphabetical order. Well, surely it should be under escapologist then? No, it's not. Well, I guess I won't ever know where the fuck I found that treasure. Whee! This isn't. I haven't been to that cave. Oh no. I am confused. Oh wait, was it treasure trove? Was it? Was it there? That must have been it. I remember finding something there that was part of something else. It wasn't tied to the quest that I was doing. That's the only thing I could think it could be. I like killing bandits. Can I kill more bandits? They're fun to kill. They're easy to kill. They're simple. Maybe just hidden treasure with drowners. Excuse me, sis. Letter to Pascal My darling Pascal, I trust this missive finds you in good health. As you know, my affections for you are powerful beyond all measure, and I yearn for you to become my husband with all my being. Soon we shall stand together at the marital altar, but I hope you understand this must be a ceremony to make the Duchessa herself green with envy. Do not think this an admonishment in any way, my dear, but we both know your modest soldier's wage will not allow us to put on the extravagant ball which we both deserve, but do not be sad. I've found a solution to our little problem. Chalua, thank you for the raid. Hello. You surely know about the shipwreck on the bottom of the Sandster Tour, but I doubt you know the full history of how it came to be there. Back in the time of Duke Raymond, one of the wealthiest men in the duchy, Gael Sask, decided to hold a ball. Okay. I don't want to read. I've read a lot today. Actually, I haven't read that much today. I only read like 70 pages, but that was enough to finish the book I was reading. Blue, how are you doing? Find the casket. Birds. Hello? Casket? Oh, drowners. Oh, I got to really go diving for this? You've got to be kidding me. Yo, this is a fucking, what the fuck? Where am I? I think I'm going to drown. Okay, maybe it's... Okay, this is the ship. Bitch, you want to tussle? Pow! Pow! Another one. Pow! Oh great. Where? No, Geralt, your controls are terrible, my friend. Oh yeah, it's a casket. I gotta look for a fucking casket. And this isn't even in the circle. What in tarnation, you fuckwad? Gotta be in the fucking... Over here, right? They wouldn't put the... this one makes sense. Quest marker is right over where there's a fucking... chasm. Be the right spot. But I can't see shit! Excuse me. Excuse me. I'll need a casket, please. Oh shit, please don't drown. Geralt? Geralt, get to the surface, sir. Most of the time, you can see the thing that you need from the surface. This is not one of those times. Right under here? Pardon me, I'm squeezing right through. Hello, hello, hello. No, there's fucking nothing. I fucking see nothing. Oi! Oi! Come on! Alright, so it's gotta be... Ah! I saw you, bitch. Alright, next step. Right there. Hold on, I've got more messages. Sorry, rarely do these people that I'm messaging talk to me. So, I feel like I had to give them a little message back. I haven't talked to them in a good minute. Mainly because I'm the one that doesn't talk. Not through no fault of their own, it's just because of me.
Something's not right.
Is anything ever... I swear to fuck, if this is another one of those hooded women or whatever. No, it's the Vargas. Or bitch dogs. Dead doggy.
Bastard.
How's it hanging? Not so good, huh? And you got Odin? Yeah, ravens. Is this man missing an eye? No, he's got both eyes. Now I know. Life is perfect. Life is excellent. Life is full of magic, beauty, possibility, and drama. And surprises. Numerous surprises. You, father, are also in for a surprise. You do not wish for your son to become an actor. You chose another home for him, the army. So your son has a surprise for you. His feet will never touch the ground again. He will never again taste life's beauty. And you, father, soon you must reach up to your son's hanging corpse and take the sack full of crowns for which you sold his life to butchers. But his dad never did. Oh. Oh, that's so fucked up. Who was your dad? Gonna go beat him up. Let's go beat him up. You look young. Hold on. Oh, the body moves. Hey. You're right. Can I ignore that? Wait a minute, is this a bridge? What? Oh, this is where we started the DLC. Well, kind of started the DLC. The first place we investigated in the DLC. Oh, I see the arc spores. I don't wanna. Cursed oil, where are you? That was a close one. I don't like fighting these things.
Spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid
I mean,
of
they're
it
not
for
as
good.
they're not as shitty as fighting the rock roly-poly. That thing just is a fucking. That's a boring thing to fight. But they are a little bit annoying with how much they fucking spit at me. Okay. Yes. Okay, that's gonna be the next one, and we'll gather from Corvo Bianco. Is somewhere. I can't see. Bishop, how are you? Hello, hello. So what about that Bungie news, Bishop? Doing great? That's fucking poggers, bro. I'm just realizing I haven't checked out Roach's
A
digs.
witcher. We could use one around here, full time.
Roach, I would live here. My voice cracked. I'm once again 13 years old. What's gonna be the fastest way to get there? Fort Aster or Fox Hollow? Let's go from Fox Hollow. Is it as bad as... Yeah, and apparently fucking, what's that one company? Telltale, they also fired people again. I don't know if this is new news. It's new to me. They fired people this year. A bunch of game companies been firing people. But Telltale fired a bunch of people this year, and well, last time, in similar vein, last time they were taking similar decisions, Telltale went bust. I'm not saying Bungo's gonna get busted, go bust. I think Bungo is, at the moment, still too big of a developer to go bust, especially after just being bought by Sony. Sony's not gonna let them go bust. I do think, honestly, I kind of do think Bungo is probably under better, like, if I really look at the things that Sony has done with the corporate, with the companies that it owns, right? We look at Insomniac, we look at Naughty Dog, we look at Santa Monica, we look at Guerrilla, and then the ones that made Ghost of Tsushima. I can never remember their studio. Or were they one of the ones I said? We look at all of them. Sony does a really good job with the companies that are under their dome. Now, of course, right, the conversation about exclusivity and stuff, that's personally, I don't mind exclusivity when it's how Sony does it. I do wish Sony would put more of their games out to PC sooner than they do. I do wish that the turnover was like 2 or 3, like 1 to 2 years instead of like 5, it feels like. But like Sony's exclusivity are companies Sony owns, and the games that they are making exclusive are games that Sony has funded. That sort of exclusivity, I don't mind. The way that like Epic and Xbox, like especially Epic does exclusivity, and Xbox does exclusivity sometimes, is they kind of just buy a 1-year exclusivity deal. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I also really don't like how Ubisoft does it, where Ubisoft also does like kind of like a 1-year exclusivity because they want people to use their fucking launcher. And I fucking hate the Ubisoft launcher. Like, I think on PC, you should not be making shit exclusive to any fucking PC browser. No. Fucking stop that. But like console exclusivity, like I'm not going to be I'm gonna be upset, of course, right? That's a valid feeling, but I'm not going to be like, oh, this is stupid if, say, Xbox has Bethesda games be exclusive to Xbox and PC because, well, Bethesda is unfortunately owned by Xbox now. Which, by the way, Xbox leadership is garbage. The only time I would say Xbox leadership had their shit together was the Xbox 360. The OG Xbox, I think, also did okay. But really, with the 360, they hit gold. And then they fucked it up with the Xbone. And then they really fucked it up with the Xbone Xbox Series. Like, I don't know. They're Xbox's leadership is fucking dumb. I think what Xbox is doing is giving me similar vibes to Warner Brothers and with DC in the 2010s when Marvel was really blowing up. where they just like started throwing money at the wall and weren't being patient with setting things up. They're just like, no, this is what our opponent is doing. We're going to do the same thing as our opponent without taking the steps to properly prepare to do the thing that our opponent is actually doing, and we're just going to throw money at the thing. Whereas Sony has literally spent decades doing this sort of thing, right? Sony has been doing this for decades, since the PS2, I'll say PS2. I don't know enough about the PS1 era Sony, but PS2 era Sony, right? They've been doing that since PS2. The Game Pass, so I would say the Game Pass is good. I think as of now, the Game Pass is good. My worries for the Game Pass are similar to what streaming is nowadays, and like Netflix, things like that, and the $5 footlong, where they get it cheap. They have it cheap to build it, to entice people in, and then they're just gonna skyrocket the price eventually. Like, I'm afraid. I want the Game Pass's current model to actually be the long-term model that, you know, will see continued success in the future. But because of the streaming services, the $5 footlong, all of that being like the golden era of those being gone, it's like I'm very cautious about the Game Pass actually remaining as a good service. Whereas Sony, like, the thing that Sony has done, Sony has built trust. Now, there are, of course, things that Sony has done that have destroyed trust. But I would say Sony has been, at least, the decisions that they make are very consistent for the consumer base. Xbox, to me, has always just given me the inconsistent vibe. Of like not really being sure of where they're trying to go, or really like, will the value of this service hold up in the long run? Like I got into Sony. Like I had Nintendo until I was in 5th grade, until I was like 10, 11 years old. And then I got a PS3. A PS3 was my first non-Nintendo system. Before that, I had Game Boy, GameCube, Wii, Nintendo DS. And then PS3. And then PS3 was what got me through middle school. I got a laptop in like 7th grade. Really only could play Minecraft and very low Star Wars The Old Republic on very low on my laptop. It was like a cheap Dell. But honestly, that laptop held up pretty good. And then freshman of year high school, I built my first computer. But then I got a job at GameStop, and eventually got exposed to the PlayStation exclusives, and I was like, you know what? I'm a story gamer. Let's give them a shot. So I got a PS4. I pre-ordered the Battlefront 2 PS4. I kind of regret that. That was overpriced. Yeah, it was like the same cost as the PS5. But yeah. Honestly, computer is really good. But like, if you are whenever I recommend to people like what system to go with, lately I've just been like, if you are someone that plays a lot of story games, get a PS5. Don't get a PC, because really, like, yeah, you could build a really good PC that is going to be able to handle games at a higher FPS,
But really the average person doesn't care too much for that. Like the PlayStation is going to serve more than fine enough. PS5 especially with its capability, it can serve well enough. And you get access to all the exclusive games, and you'll still get access to other games. You won't get it like and honestly, the kind of games that blow up on the PC, the indie games, most of the time those indie games are also like able to be played on like a laptop or like a MacBook. Like they, at least from my experience, from what I've seen of indie games that blow up on Steam and stuff, they tend to not be games that require a powerhouse. You know, they don't tend to be like games graphically like The Witcher 3. They tend to be pretty simple, like artsy, visually artistic, but can be handled by a lower quality system or computer. And so it's like, or then they get popular enough to where they can do a multi-release. Yeah, it's like at this stage in gaming, I'm like, if you're someone that likes games like, you know, City Skylines, once it's fixed and is playable, or, you know, if you like strategy games, then PC, of course, is the way to go, right? That's always going to be the case. But, you know, story gamers, I'm just like, get a PS5. Is this more Archaeospores? No, it's Drowners.
Come on.
And another thing that's unfortunate about
It's clearing up.
that I don't like about Xbox is they just have no plan, it feels like. Like when it comes to, or like the quality that they release, it's just not good. Like, I genuinely can't think, when was the last time an Xbox exclusive was a good game? Like a genuinely good game. I really can't think of one. And I'm thinking Halo, but like amongst Halo fans, the last 2 releases of Halo games haven't been the shit. But then it's like, you look at Sony's exclusives, you get games that are frequently Game of the Year contenders.
You stuck your neck out for us, for the common folk.
Folks
Thank
say
you, Witcher.
there's a witch in these parts. Do they?
And so like even when I get a like if I get a Sony game, I at least have the trust of the publisher to think that it could end up not being a game for me, like The Last of Us 2. But I'm still gonna get my money out of that game. Right? I trust Sony enough to where
I will buy their games at full price, and most of the time, and feel confident enough that I will feel like I got my money back most of the time. Xbox Xbox and Bethesda don't have my trust anymore.
Hey
Seems
ho,
I'm still
Master
hungover.
Witcher!
You, sir, are a witcher.
Remnant
The
2's
very
DLC.
one the Duchessa summoned.
Damn, that
Guilty as charged.
DLC came
And
around
you gotta
quick.
be someone who wants something from
Game
me.
released this year.
It's like you read my mind. You see, those caves are like cellars the gods carved out for their own stores. Spacious, dry,
Just some monster lives inside him.
a soothsayer. Gods be kelted, a soothsayer. So, will you help?
It's like I'm not
Sure,
shitting on
I'll
Xbox
see
here
to
because
it.
I want Xbox
For
to
the
keep
size of the
failing,
reward I
or that I'm a
foresee you
Sony
giving me.
fanboy. It's like, it would be in the best interest of gamers if Xbox could be competitive with Sony. But they aren't. The fact of the matter is, Xbox is not at all competitive. They're trash. And they don't know what they're doing with their IPs. Oh, it's one of these. I just want to fight one of these. This is a relic, right? No, it's not a relic. No, it is a relic. Okay.
So? Well,
Problem solved. Shalmar that lived in the cave won't pester you anymore.
I was like,
super.
that was a pretty good Shalmar fight, actually.
I've gained a warehouse, and you've gained my gratitude.
It's when the Shalmars don't do that rolling thing that ends up putting them on their back where you can actually do damage to them that makes the fights feel too drawn out.
Mind showing me what you're selling? See you later.
Okay. Alright, so we've got that, and then the 3, 5, 6 there. Is that all that remain then? Who's the last? Oh, those are the last mystery pieces. Huzzah! Harpies?
Come on, come closer. Harpies got their nest here.
Okay. Next up. There. Yeah, we'll go from the Palace Gardens.
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy.
Bishop, how you feel about Remnant 2 is how I feel about Ghost of Tsushima. I fucking need Ghost of Tsushima 2. And I also want Ghost of Tsushima on PC because I really want to play the Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer, but like, none of my friends play it on PS5. But I just know I would have a bunch of people to play it with on PC. Please, Sony Lords, please. I beg of thee. I want to be a dripped out samurai again.
Damn it.
I would also like it if I could connect my Sony account to my Steam account. That way, I could keep my drip and progress from my online account on. That would be nice. I don't think they'll do that. Oh, this is spooky. Finally, I have found a solution. For the Imperial Dramatic Academy examinations, I shall reenact Elsa de Longpre's most famous role. Her final performance, the one where she died, on stage. The most perfect actorly act that has ever been acted. Then they will be forced to advance me. This role is too difficult. My teacher is still not pleased. Perhaps I simply lack the talent. It is hard to measure up to Elsa's legend. Yes, now I know what I was missing. I must feel the role. Recreate the entire evening at the amphitheater with candles, wine, the works, just like Elsa once did. The aura of that place might provide the hope I need. They say Elsa spent nearly her entire life there. Folk claim the amphitheater is haunted, and that is why no more plays are performed there. Apparently, everyone who has tried to act out Elsa's scene on that amphitheater stage has died in mysterious circumstances. Old wives' tales. Even as haunted, I believe Elsa's spirit will give me its blessing. Tonight, I set out. I have prepared candles and acquired 2 bottles of the very same wine Elsa drank right before her death. I will rehearse and rehearse and rehearse until at last I believe indeed I am Elsa. The day now dies, it collapses into itself, as does my soul. Darkness like a stifling vapor shall soon swallow me. No, now I am at last ready to renew the memory of ghosts in my heart. I shall light the candles. Let the first flicker for the lad, a mere child who was smitten and perished on the field of battle at high noon without a murmur. Let now the second flicker for he who wished to fetch me a jewel from the bottom of the well and never surfaced to see the light of this world again. Let the third flicker for the husband, handsome as a statue, cold as a stone, who left me alone and in darkness departed. Anonymously he died, in the woods he perished. Let the fourth flicker for he who loved so beautifully, so heatedly delighted, and in this fire was consumed. Let the fifth flicker for you, my beloved, my faithful companion, my hapless husband. Racked by disease, you lie in the earth most shallowly of all. All candles now flicker, so lovely, so white. Men, boys, husbands, mine, all. I love you to the last. Now behold the wine, I drink it, and with it sanctify your memory.
Reenacted the marked scene, looks like, then expired. Or did something kill her? Wonder what'll happen if I reenact the scene. Wrong.
Shit. Oh, beans. I'm gonna have to read it. Oh no, which book is it? Okay, so okay, so first is for a child at high noon without a murmur. And then second for who wished to fetch me a jewel from the bottom of a well. This one? No. I'm probably gonna have to look up what the order is. Third, handsome as a statue. Towards the woods.
Wrong.
Yeah, I'm looking this one up. God, this fucking guy. IGN, your website sucks ass. Oh. Oh, and then they form a pentagram. Wait.
Need to backtrack along her prints, then light the candles in the same order she did. Wrong.
I'm stupid. I didn't even see the fucking footprints before. Get some Spectre oil prepared.
Now to drink.
Do I have any wine? Or do I have any wine? What do you mean? I drank wine. Oh. Oops. It's the wine from. It's a quest item wine. I swear I'm smart. Huzzah! Huzzah! Yes, I am an actor.
Pendant's a key. Could be a locked cubby around here somewhere.
We've only a few days left before the premiere. They see even Duke Roger and his favorite Countess de Sécher would be in attendance. This shall be my magnum opus. I feel no stage fright or nervousness about my upcoming performance, but I am terrified by her. Annika, she turns Chardonnay red with jealousy as soon as we step on stage together. Is it my fault that the provincial actress and elf to boot is not as talented as I? Does she truly expect? Her hatred is near palpable. I am terrified. I spoke to the director about this, but I think he did not take me seriously. He is too absorbed in the premiere, which is approaching rapidly. I can see my magnum opus. Oh no. Annika has been rooting around in my things. She read this journal. I caught her red-handed sitting in my room. I'm horrified by how I reacted. I exploded naturally, screamed at her at first, but a single look from her froze that scream in my throat with fear. I must take all my most valuable possessions and hide them in the amphitheater. I shall now wear the key to my chest on my person at all times. Hanging from this necklace the jeweler made for me. It's worse and worse. I fear she wishes to kill me. I feel an itch in my back, presaging her dagger. What's this itch in my throat? Is that her as well? Shall it be poison then? Very theatrical of her either way. God, I swear if that despicable creature does anything to hurt me, I shall turn this amphitheater into an earthly hellscape. Okay, was she murdered, or is this just the paranoia of a racist? I feel like it's just the paranoia of a racist. Because the Witcher series tends to do that. At least Witcher 3. There's a cave down here. Or is this a cave I've been in? I see you, water hag.
An illusion.
Really? Suspicious. Okay, maybe I just come back here then?
Bishop, put your magnum opus away. Gosh. Whee! Go for a little swimmy swim. Oh shit, sorry. That's not my magnum opus. That's my magnum dong. That's my magnum dong right there, that rock. There's nothing
Place of
magnum
power.
about me.
Should draw from it.
Is that enough? No, it's only 1 point. Wow! That one next. 3 more? 4 more? Bandits. No. Rude. So one thing I don't like is that when you're going into the animation to kill someone when they're prone on the ground, if you don't have Quen, you don't get hit. But if you have Quen, you fucking get hit. And that's a little stupid.
That's
a little
it,
silly.
Roach.
Of course, right, when you have Quen, you don't suffer damage. But it's like, damn, I popped that shield on to help me keep from taking damage. But, you know, feels like it's getting my damage reduction or whatever is getting stolen from me. Which go this way. Maybe there'll be some dialogue for the Master Armorer when I tell him that I
You
have.
shan't
A
turn
bottle
back
of
a
wine
river
is
of
enough for
provisions.
two.
To be honest,
Hello, Lafarge.
greetings. I hope your search goes well.
I found it all.
What do you have on offer? Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Alrighty. That one, and then 2 more remain.
The newest work by the Beauclerc painter and portrait artist.
And Madame de
Auguste
Bourbeau, it seems,
Renoir.
was knitting some pretty fun.
You know, I'm still a little upsetty spaghetti about that one customer service quest where we waited a week to get paid 500 gold that had supposedly, right? You expect me to believe that whatever money was put into that account over the course of however many years only amounts to 500 crowns? And no. I think they took more of my money. I think those bankers were lying to me. Come here, Drowner. Bruce, don't do anything stupid. I know you buried Selena at the Beauclerc Cemetery along with the rest of the loot from my last heist. The last exploits of Selena's gang. Selena. Whatever.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
And he's to save us from the beast? Why, he's just a mollycoddle.
Places, I coughs back.
Below, or is it above? I think. Getting the vibe that it's below. It's below. I just noticed the fucking. Fuck, I'm stupid.
Any last words? Go to there first. Ooh, this is higher than I thought.
Help me, anyone! He's a madman!
Quen did not shield me from fall damage. I had never tried that before. Alright.
Go, go.
A witcher. We could use one around here. Full time.
Full time, you say? Pay me good. Bad kitty.
Giving me no choice.
Oh, hello.
What now? Eh? What now?
Take out that dingling quail. The bumhole peeping weed yanker's trying to get us killed. That caravan was armed to the teeth this time. He tipped off his black-plated buds at the embassy. I'm sure of it. We still slaughtered a lot of them, of course, but lost a few good lads of our own. Since quail means to diddle our derrieres, let's diddle quail. Grab him, scorch his heels, and find out where he's hid his share of the previous raid. Can't possibly have lost all of it playing Gwent. Once you've got that, time for him to dance the grim fandango. Bro loves to use words. Found it. Alrighty, off to the final mystery marker. Ooh. I agree, Roach. Let's ride. Huzzah! Horsies! Nope, giant centipedes. Yeah, okay. That's gonna be insectoid. What?
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
My darling Jocelyn, I trust this letter finds you in good health. You are aware, for how could you not be, of the wild passion I feel for you and how overwhelmingly I long for you to become my husband. Yet since we are to stand together at the marital altar, surely you also understand I need to guard myself appropriately to prepare a wardrobe befitting such a moment. I already have an organdy dress, but no slippers. I've heard the latest rage in the Empire slippers made of giant centipede hide. So I ask you, my darling love, to hunt such a beast for me, or two. Be sure the shoemaker doesn't run out of material. Bro, what the fuck? Oh shit. That's that. Where is it that? Is there no achievement for finding all the mystery spots in Toussaint? Bean. Okay, well, now the question is, do we do the Gwent? Or do we save Gwent for last?
Let's go.
You know, let's talk to Regis and then we will decide whether or not to do the Gwent tourney. I wonder if the last card I get from either Regis plays Gwent or I get the last Skellige card by winning the tournament.
My head shakes so bad.
That's my guesses, anyway.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Oh, Regis, you dick. Annabelle and Guidon de la Tour, art patrons killed by a poison apple.
Stench. Great. Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it. Interesting.
I want to read the fucking Knight's Oath. Knight's Oath. Here is Sir Raymond of Guichon. On my grave you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived. I gave my heart, soul, and body to the knightly craft, and I wish to be remembered as a knight. The symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. The sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. The sword that is closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Let it rest on the stone through the ages. Oops, I'm taking it. It's mine now. Let's see, it was cowed. I have two sword... Cassis Foederus. Ardent Quen intensity. Oh, but it was... Oh, it's a silver sword.
Now, if it was a steel sword, I might consider it.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
Bro got a whiff. Got a good old sniff.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An
Sounds like we're gonna
exercise
have
as
to-
perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Sounds like we're gonna be having to do that thing.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
The hand gonna crawl away. It's gonna twitch, isn't it? Yeah. Don't tell me it's actually gonna crawl away. That would be fucking hilarious.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Gwent? Gwent. Okay.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Where you been? What you been doing?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, at first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seemed I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
What's it like being dead? A little
Gotta
rude
ask
of
you
a
the big
question.
question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true.
Damn.
One's
That's a
outlook
good
can
metaphor.
indeed change much.
How are you handling abstinence?
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
What's regeneration like?
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detloff recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Maybe there's something you want to ask me?
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say.
That was a question.
But I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
I feel like Geralt would say he'd be a witcher.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Do you play Gwent, Regis? Come on. Come on. Oh. Sometime later.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
What's this about a curse?
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt. I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct. And a curse. In one place. That a coincidence? Or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the white's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
The animation for Regis is really well done. Read the bestiary. Let's see. Where is this thing? Oh, okay, there. I kind of want to play Gwent. I really want to play Gwent. Roach, what are you doing?
Let's go.
Smell that? Welcome to...
Beauclerc, her most gracious duchess, has hired a witcher to get at the...
Summoning a witcher? Was that truly necessary? And how not?
I must not go to the medic about this stove.
I'm glad to see her. Unbelievable.
The tournament. Am I too late to sign up?
We've one slot free for anyone willing to play the Skellige deck. I assure you, Skellige is just as strong as the other factions. It shall soon be considered canon. Of this I'm certain.
I don't know. Always been a Nilfgaard man myself. I must give it some more thought.
Geralt of Rivia. Saw a notice about a Gwent tournament.
By all means, you've come to the right place. I am Count Martin Monnier, organizer-in-chief. Our tourney's more than mere diversion. We've a mission, see? To spread word of my brother's brainchild, Skellige, a new Gwent faction.
Tell me about
These
it.
new cards. Tell me something about them.
Their design embodies the Isle's spirit. The rage-filled potency, the rough, brutal beauty. Famed Skelligers, heroes of lore, berserkers and beasts, ogle us from the cards. Bran Tuirsek is the faction's leader, of course.
And the other famous Skelligers?
Hjalmar and Serisan Kreite, naturally, though not conjoined. Also Hemdall the hero, the venerable druid Ermion, the list goes on.
Where'd you get the idea?
New deck? Where'd you get the idea? I mean, why bother?
All Beauclerc knows me as a great lover and promoter of Gwent. My brother, dead for some time now, was known to be the same. We shared another great passion, travel. Spent a great many years at sea in our youth, marking out our territory in multiple corners of the world. Yet the one that truly grabbed us by the stones were the Skellige Isles. The stormy sea, consumed by a fever, a suicidal awe, dashing itself against somber cliffs. That is the image I retain. It, and others like it, inspired my brother to devise the new faction.
The tournament. Where do I sign up to play?
Right here with me. I've one slot open, but there's a condition. You must use cards of the Skellige faction. You see, I've already asked a great many seasoned players to do the same. Alas, all fear novelties, disdain process, care too much for the climax, for winning. So they insist on playing with their tried and true decks.
Long story short, you need a sucker who will risk it. Take a stab at proving Skellige's no worse than the established decks. Best way to do that'd be to win this tournament using your brother's cards.
We understand one another perfectly, I see. Behold this trophy, standing stiff and strong. It could be yours
Standing
if you
stiff
win.
and strong. You could have used another
Not bad.
word.
Could look great in my house. On the sideboard, maybe.
Deal.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Play using the new faction.
That is an exceedingly good rub to my loins. Just one small adjoinder. I can only provide you a basic Skellige deck. My brother, alas, gave away or lost many key cards.
No chance I can win the tournament with these cards?
An issue easily resolved. You must simply face local Gwent competitors, win the missing cards from them. Besides, it would be very good practice for the tournament itself. Here, the cards I can spare you. Take them, please. The rest I keep for myself, for I too intend to play as Skellige.
Already got a good enough deck to play in the tournament as Skellige.
Might I have a peek? You do indeed. Come back in 2 days' time then, for the start of the tourney.
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
2 days? Well, let's take a look at our Gwent deck then, our Skellige. Alright. Shuffles all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. Units only lose half their strength. No, we're gonna do Procon Crate. We have all our special cards. Can't take any more Mardrome. Let's see. If I were to do away with one Scorch, I could get a margin. Okay, I'm gonna be right back to pee, and then we're just gonna do meditate for 48 hours. Be right back. Alright, let's wait 24 hours, 48 hours, I mean. Crack my back while I do it. And hi, Bishop. Hello.
As famous as you.
The Witcher's not nearly as nasty as they make him out to be.
We're gonna do a Saveroo.
There you are. A pleasure to see you again. The Skellige faction. How do you find it?
Not my favorite.
Honestly, not one of my favorites.
Yet I believe you will easily win the tournament wielding it.
Any specific tournament rules? Mind giving me an overview?
Firstly, might I introduce the contestants? Superb Gwent players all, hailing from
That's
the
not a
world's
good look for that guy.
farthest
I think he
corners.
looks fantastic.
Hamal Ochen Dankbali, an Offieri merchant. Eric van Frog, a patrician from Novigrad. And lastly, we are proud to welcome a Skellige.
Ye blind? Not Skelliger, Skelligirl, damn it!
Naturally, no offense meant. Agnetha Skolt, her ever-charming Isle temperament in evidence, along with assorted beats, baubles, ropes. As to the rules, they're simple. Each player adopts a faction they cannot change for the tourney's duration. Lose a match, and you're eliminated. The winner from among you shall advance to the semi-final to face the winner of the tourney's previous edition. His Excellency the Ambassador of the Empire of Nilfgaard, Master von Hin. The winner of that match shall in turn face none other than me, your humble servant.
Hands off our Gwent! No new fucking factions!
Protesters have gathered outside. Quite a few, it seems.
Hands off our bloody game! We didn't want any new factions! Money, you dozy cunt! Stop diddling with dwarven tradition!
Change cannot always please everyone. Gwent traditionalists resent my
traditionalists.
efforts to expand the canon to include Skellige, but we shall pay them no mind.
Mind telling me what factions the others will be playing?
It is no secret. Eric van Frog will play the Northern Realms. His Excellency, in a flush of patriotism, chose Nilfgaard. Hamal Ochendagbali will play the Monsters deck, and Agnetha Skold has chosen Scoia'tael. Yours truly, of course, shall await the winner with a Skellige deck. I'm determined to prove its value.
Ready to
Why do
start
you
if
need
everybody
me to
else
play the
is.
Skellige deck
I
then?
invite you to join me on the terrace. The herald shall soon announce the tourney's start.
If you're gonna be playing the Skellige deck, you
Let
don't
the
need me.
tourney begin! In round one, Agnetha Skolt faces Eric von Vrog, and Geralt of Rivia plays Hamal on Gangbali.
Let's grab a table.
A wager would you wish to make?
What did you have in mind?
Weapons do I collect, and your sword of silver my eye has caught. Should I win, I should take it. Should I lose, to you another
Oh no, not my
equally
Erendite.
precious shall I give?
All right. So be it.
Good thing I pressed save.
Such troubles were simply unimaginable.
Monster deck. They're the ones I do terrible against. Okay. Mysterious Elf. Great. You're in for a pounding? Okay. Okay, Clan Brokvar kills the strongest card on the battlefield. Ooh. That's real nice. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of Holger. And Tortorog. What's wrong? Okay, we got a Mardrum. Ooh. This will go really well, I think. Fuck you, dickhead. That didn't go well for me. I need him to double his damage. Fuck you! Bitch!
Damn it. Not just out of a torn.
That's fucking stupid. Damn, am I gonna have to put Clear Weather back into my deck? Rather not. It's a waste of a slot.
Let in.
Let's grab.
A whip. Whip.
All right.
I guess we can put a fucking clear weather. Got Geralt, so I can get rid of Roach, and I can get rid of Cuisine. Could get rid of you. Take that hit. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm using up all my fucking hands. Jesus Christ.
Damn it.
Fuck! How do you play the stupid faction? They could have at least given me something to warm up and not fucking a monster. Monster player, man. Okay, Marjoram. Marjoram. Okay. You and your fucking stupid ass Skellige Storm, bitch. He's probably gonna win again.
I didn't know I had that ability. A shame it don't fucking matter. They don't have any fucking marjoram. Jesus Christ.
Damn it.
This hand legit sucks ass. It has little synergy. Because you don't get spot. Like, there is no synergy to this deck. It has no draw. Like, you need the spies to give it draw power. You can't fucking draw from the hand.
A wager.
It's worthless. The deck is worthless if you cannot draw your cards. Yeah, the strongest card on the battlefield. Again, this deck doesn't have anything to it that lets you benefit from drawing cards. Like, like if I can't. The game doesn't let me draw cards to counter. What am I supposed to do? You know, like, how am I supposed to count? You don't give me the tools to counter anything, game. How? Where? You already used... Oh, my deck.
Damn it.
Thus in life.
This deck sucks ass. This is the worst Gwent deck. By far. No card synergy.
That's great.
A wet.
Oh.
Unless I can fucking... Let's get rid of, I guess... those that don't give me any fucking shit. We got a cow. This is decent. I would appreciate my one spy that I can have in this fucking hand, but I guess fucking not. Ooh. I'm just now realizing maybe how to play this deck. Yes. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, of course you fucking need it. What do you, how am I supposed to fucking, there's no, the skeleton deck is just fucking archers and siege. This is fucking stupid.
Damn it.
This deck is legit garbage. This isn't a fun deck to play. They didn't make it.
Let in.
That's great.
Wet.
All right.
Gabas grantil plague.
Yeah, first try. No, fuck this stupid deck. Okay. What I should do... Okay, so I think I can win... Alright. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. Alright. First we will do... No, we're gonna keep the Camby. We'll do this. And then... Actually... No, we'll save it. We don't want to... We want to apply enough pressure to where they will keep playing. And actually, that's exactly what we wanted. Because... Do this. Does that. Okay, they're gonna stop playing then. We do this. Yes. Ambi. I don't know if this is gonna work out how I'm hoping it works out. Oh no, it will. It will. That didn't work out quite the way I wanted it to. Shit, no. Fuck right off! Fucking hate this goddamn... This deck is fucking garbage. Whoever fucking designed it is a terrible deck designer. They didn't do it right. It does not have the... Like, it... You have to get such a specific draw for this deck to have any sort of synergy that it is absolute garbage. Like with Nilfgaard... Nilfgaard has so many options for synergy, which is why it's the fucking best.
Alright.
Fucking... Deck has no goddamn synergy. It makes you think it does, but it really doesn't. We're gonna get rid of a Anders Horn, clear weather. We got clear weather. Whoa, and we finally have a Mardrum. Okay, we got Burn a Bran. We got this one, and we got those two. Okay. Let's see if we can... Okay, we have two Mardrum, and we don't have any fucking... Hate this fucking deck. So I have no use for the margarine because the random draw didn't give me anything to fucking use it for. Please draw from the fucking hand. Of course, they don't take from their own fucking hand. Oh, this might be my only fucking chance at actually winning. Watch them have like a fucking scorch or something. The one time this entire game playing them, they never had a scorch up until now. Or they're gonna have a commander's horn. Fuck you.
Good match. Thanks.
And upon your victory, congratulate I you. What drove me to wager a sword against you know I not. Clearly to guide me the universe ceased.
It's probably a shitty sword too.
Here, you may it serve well.
I'd never have lost if you hadn't cheated.
And my land folk who slander like that don't live long, because we don't let them. Accuse me of cheating again, and I'll cut your tongue out.
Enough. Hands to yourselves.
As Gwent is a gentleman's sport, we expect all its players to demonstrate impeccable manners, and we cannot tolerate any disturbances. Thus, by decision of Count Monnier, the contestants from Novigrad and Skellige are hereby disqualified.
Gentlemen's sport. Well, I'm a lady, and we ladies don't give a flying fart about a tourney where any measly prick can accuse us of cheating.
With round 1 completed, the standings are as follows. Agneta Skolt and Eric van Brogg both disqualified. Geralt of Rivia has defeated Hamel Ongenbali of Ophir. In the semi-final, Geralt shall face the defending champion, Ambassador Von Hinn.
I am honored.
Please tell me it's saved. Okay, so with this being with us facing Nilfgaard, he's gonna have spies, in which case we are going to need either this ooh, fuck yeah. And that. Okay, this is actually really good. If he'll play his fucking spies. Play your fucking spies, bitch. Bro, play your fucking spies. Right, he's bowing out with. I want to bow out.
take that back. Oh, he's really... Do you not have any spies? Let's see here. We want... What did you drop? Oh, you ho. I think I still win. Unless he has a Scorch. Which he might. I think I've won. This one was first try. How do you play a Nilfgaard and not have a single spy in your initial hand?
Your Excellency.
Cringe.
A pure pleasure to play you.
The pleasure was mutual, I assure you. Congratulations, Witcher.
Stop desecrating Gwent!
Death to any and all new factions!
Seems there's some trouble brewing.
Scoot, all of yous, off your asses and hide to Skellige, ye ale-loving seal slurpers.
Please remain calm and stop the verbal attacks.
Stop your mum from fucking ferrets, Monier, and hands off our Gwent!
What exactly is your problem?
Maybe instead of hollering threats, you ought to just explain what it is you want.
We've said it plenty of times, yet no one ever listens.
Got me listening.
Gwent's an ancient pastime. Its rules were set ages ago.
Exactly. Determined in keeping with the laws of nature.
There should be 4 factions. That is the optimal number. We'll not tolerate the introduction of any others. It would disgrace the tradition.
Aye, leave our Gwent the fuck alone.
Enough of this! Didn't come here to jabber, but to break fucking heads in defense of tradition! Come on, lads! Boxing band twats!
You'll regret your whole fucking life.
I'll cleave the cunts, then dance on the bits.
Careful, when I fuck you, you'll know it.
I slam this rabble.
Gonna ring your shepherd so hard, we'll cut us with boxing band of free twats!
You'll regret.
Cooled you off a bit?
Fuck. Seeing triple. Quadruple, even.
Enough! I shall summon the guard.
I got this, Count. Sure, you can shut this tournament down, but there'll be another, with who knows what new rules. If you don't like them, don't enter. Play somewhere else however you want, but you'll never stop other folk from playing however they like.
Bollocks!
Like my good friend Zoltan Chive says, if one says you're talking bollocks, they could be right, they could be wrong. But if multiples say you're talking bollocks, well, you probably are. So let's take a vote. Who else here thinks I'm full of it?
Zoltan Chive! Haven't seen that rascal in ages. How's he doing?
Was in Novigrad last I saw him. Be glad to tell you more over a flask of something strong.
Attention, everyone! Our outing's taken a new turn. We're to sit and drink vodka with Zoltan's pal.
Gentlemen, wait. We've still the final round of the tourney to play.
Final? Fuck that! I, Yaki Raffenberg, do hereby declare my participation in this tournament. And I demand to play the victor. We'll settle whether this Skellige faction's worth a flaming bag of shite once and for all.
It's a flaming
Agreed,
bag of
but
shite.
Please, show some patience. We must first play a pre-final.
In the Pre-final! Monnier, representing the Skellige faction, shall face Geralt of Rivia, also playing with a Skellige deck.
My brother's dream has come true. Skellige in the final, and played by both contestants.
Good luck.
This deck of yours fucking sucks ass. Okay, we're playing the same deck. Alright. Okay, okay. I want... Dick? You can play your game, bitch. What?
I thank you.
Fuck that. That is not at all how that fucking card... That is... Stupid as fuck. I hate this deck so fucking much. It isn't fun at all to play.
Cool.
Why is the checkpoint so fucking far back?
Wasn't.
Fine. Agree.
Why can't it be after the fade to black? Why isn't there a checkpoint here? They don't have to skip so fucking far. There we go, that's good. Okay. Oh, you bitch. Fuck you. I win.
With your shitty ass deck.
Congratulations! The best man has won, playing the best faction to boot.
Thanks. Good game.
Skellige won. What a bundle of pish. Tournament's not done. Now it's my turn.
That is what we agreed. Let us resolve our differences here and now.
Now to determine the ultimate victor. Geralt of Rivia, playing the Skellige faction, shall face Yaki Raffiberg, playing
Scoia'tael!
Let the better man or dwarf win.
Scoia'tael. Okay. I like it when they go first. Alright, this will draw. I have no Mardrum. No! Game! Why the fuck do you... No, I gotta forfeit because I can't win. I swear, if this is back before, if there's no autosave in between the two matches, I'm gonna blow my brains out. Can't save during cutscenes in this fucking game. Thank God. Fucking God. Oh, but not this time. I don't have. And I've gotten some Mardrum. One Mardrum. We'll play that just so we can have that. And end turn. Game is gonna make me blow my fucking brains out. Yeah, of course.
Thanks. Good game.
Bollock blusters! What hurts most is fucking Skellige won. Or as they say, tough shite. Congrats! Come on, lads! Let's get soused!
No, you must stay, for I wish to treat you all to a tickle. We must toast the premier of the new faction. And if anyone wishes to play a friendly match of Gwent, I see no reason why not. Thank you for everything, Witcher.
No problem.
No problem. Had fun.
You proved yourself a true Gwent master. Here, the grand prize. You earned it.
I hate being forced to have to play with a certain thing. No, let me play how I want to fucking play.
Thank you very much, Count.
Thank you once more for deigning to take part in my little tournament. I hope we shall meet again.
Who knows? Farewell.
Now let me kick your ass.
Leave me greetings.
No, let me.
Leave me in peace,
no.
Witcher.
Let me fucking kick your ass with a real fucking hand of Gwen. Bitch. Hold on, where can I get 18 and then 19 Skellige deck? Oh, wait. Can I? Oh, it tells me who I'm missing? I didn't fucking know it.
Quickly, I haven't enough for everyone.
I didn't realize it did that. Shit. Alright. I thought it was like, fucking good luck. Try find everyone.
I'm watching your flinty hide.
I'm gonna play this guy with a good deck, the Nilfgaard deck, because I am in agreement with the dwarves. The Skellige deck either needs to be reworked so that it's fun to play, or it's not going to join the canon.
Oh!
Sacre bleu! It's a crime. You're from the north, that's painfully clear.
Excuse me?
There is no excuse. There is but the need to outfit you anew. My salon stands open. Please come in.
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
Can get this shit deck out of my face. Let's play with a real deck here. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Fucking shit. I drew Roach. That's a waste of a fucking card. Fuck you, bitch. Sir, you barely won this last round. Oh, clever, clever. Ooh.
Poorly timed. All the cards in the Skellige deck. I have a Gwent problem. There's no such thing as a Gwent problem. Oh, that's all. Literally every quest. I think I will just fast travel to Frankel Arts.
Oh, here he comes, a hero. Geralt the Reeve.
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
I'm still salty about that tournament. That tournament sucked ass. Having to play the fucking Skellige deck. Like, I understand the story point. The reason why. They know that the player is... Like, the meta reason is that the developers know the player is going to most likely... more often than not, is going to keep reloading until they win. So they're like, well, we're going to force them then to play the Skellige deck. If they're already going to, you know, keep reloading until they win. I just hate having to play something. I hate being forced to have to play a certain way to finish a quest. 103 hours. Alrighty. I think we're gonna stop there because I think there's at least 3 more hours of story to play through. So, I think we'll go live again Monday night, most likely, to finish off this DLC. Mike is live, but only one viewer. Let's see. Anyone else live? Damn, lots of people are live tonight. Okay, yeah. Bishop and Magically Mighty Chalua, thank you for the thank you all for hanging and chatting. And any lurkers, thank you as well. Yeah, so long as Dungeons and Dragons isn't canceled tomorrow night, which I will murder a bitch if it's canceled. I will murder someone. We haven't had to cancel in quite some time, so I'm fucking just jinxing it now. I should shut the fuck up. As long as nothing happens, I will be live Monday to finish off this DLC here. And then I think I will go back to Baldur's Gate 3 for a little bit to return to the Dark Urge playthrough. Because I do want to get all achievements in that fucking game. I really do. I feel like it would be such a fucking flex to have all achievements in fucking Baldur's Gate 3. And with how many hours I've put on it in just 3 months of it being out, full release, I feel like I kind of owe it to my own self. Get all the achievements. I would also get all the achievements for Witcher 3 if so many of them weren't so, like, tedious. Like, the ones I'm missing are ones that you have to do things repeatedly.
And that's just not fun. Like if it was like a one-off thing, like kill someone by knocking them off somewhere high with Ard, like once, that'd be fine. But the achievement for that is actually do it 10 times. Master Marksman, kill 50 people by striking them in the head with a crossbow bolt. That's too grindy. There's like only 2 achievements, I'd say, in Baldur's Gate 3 that are that appear to be grindy. And I might cheat for those. So like I have no problem cheating for grindy achievements. But anyways, thank y'all for hanging. I shall see you when I see you next. Goodbye.